During the World War II, Ford and General Motors made tanks for the Nazi regime and continued to work with them through most of the war. I found this fact very compelling because this seems so controversial on many levels. How can a financially giant car manufacturing company manage to support the very enemy that the Allied forces was trying to fight off or defeat? Even though the US didn't participate in the war directly until Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the US strongly supported the Allied side of the war, especially England. The US government supplied countless and immense size of all sorts of supplies from basic food to weapons and medicine. But as this was going on, Ford and GM continued to do business with Germany and manufacture tanks for them. So during that time, even in US, such process of great conflicting interests managed to take place without much of recognition. I think this proved that even though the government has superb control over most of its internal affairs, when it comes to the business world concerning giant companies, profit and plain business priorities comes first. And this example doesn't just include the US. Many companies around the world did business with Germany during World War II, completing against the goal of their governments. One of the other major examples is the Swiss bank. So even though the US government and US citizens were very strongly against the Axis side of the World War II, part of the country, to be specific, financial giants like Ford and GM worked with the Axis side, in a way going against the interests of many nations. So how did this happen? Was this kind of mistakes and the fruit of deception and manipulation of the Nazi, or the misconception and miscalculation by the Allied companies that resulted in unintentional consequences?